Afternoon baseball here on. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. Down and away, ball one. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Gavin Lux. Here comes the first pitch. Right side. And there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
McMahon fields it cleanly, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. To the plate now, Justin Turner popped him up. Walters is under it, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball one. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fouled off. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
The right fielder.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. The count now at 2-1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Back goes Peterson. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that. Daniel Murphy steps in now.
The first baseman.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2.
Inside, ball one.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The second baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock looking up, and that one is gone. Caleb Ferguson comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. That'll bring up Tony Walters as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the second inning set to go. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 to the Dodgers DH.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
All even now, 2-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping up now, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
All 1 strike.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Jock Peterson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Into the corner and slicing foul. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Peterson leads off second with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. And that's out number 1. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping in now, Gavin Lux. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 away now in the Colorado third. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-1 the count. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He reached on a single in his first try. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Max Muncy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Corey Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. And ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ryan McMahon. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. A ball and no strikes. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's catcher number 14. Tony Walter.
In now, Tony Walters. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Scooped up, throw in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Raimel Tapia. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Down and away, ball 1. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. New inning set to get underway, and up next the center fielder A.J. Pollock.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jock Peterson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jock Peterson becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Will Smith is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Charlie Blackmon. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Peterson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Ready once again, Shohei Ohtani. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen.
And the throw is in time to get him. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Mookie Betts. First offering on its way.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Sliding stop by Murphy. On to first to complete the double play. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Jairo Diaz, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 37.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out. Dylan Floro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Pollock giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ryan McMahon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll... 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That evens it up, 1-1. Left center, base hit.
Now batting, the designated.
Here's Corey Seager. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Muncy rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as the gap shortens to 4 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And he puts it on the ground to second. McMahon's got it, and there's 1 away. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. A man at third with 1 away. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow, he really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Now batting, the second base.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball just inside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
The batter, number Number 9.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box, Gavin Lux, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Line towards center field. Tapia is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading off.
Stepping into the box, Tony Walters. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And there's one down now. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He's 2 for... He and Desmond will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. Peterson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. It's in time. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Pazos is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Standing in now, Justin Turner. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Walters is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, and there's one away. Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Runner at second here with one man out. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And the throw to first is in. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. First delivery to him on the way. Now that's popped up. Turner is there. 1 out. Striding in, Daniel Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now. Shohei Ohtani is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A 1-0 delivery. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And right into the shift. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll step on the bag himself. Into the box, Will Smith. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Yency Almonte enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1 home.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. At the plate, Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. The second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that... Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding into the box, Ryan McMahon. Eric Thames will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Jansen is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0 is a ball high and inside.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the